My name is Jonny Guerra. I train here at Midtown Grappling Academy in Memphis, Tennessee. I've been training here at this gym going on about 6 months. I got into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu because I was sick of being in the gym. I was sick of going and lifting weights and running on a treadmill. It was so boring, and I was just ready to try something new. So I went in and gave it a try, and I fell in love with it. That really kind of just opened my eyes and at how unique that Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is, because a much smaller person can really shine against someone who's much larger and stronger. Not that I'm a real huge guy anyway. Kind of a smaller person also, so I felt right at home with a sport like this. It's a crazy workout. If you do jiu-jitsu for an hour, I feel like the rest of my day, physically, I'm just dead after that. There's really no need for me to go out and train afterwards unless I want to, of course. So the fitness aspect is a big part of it too. There's a sense of community here that you get, and it's not really like any other gym or anything else that I've been a part of. These are people that I hang out with. After open mat, we go drink a beer, we go eat. I really feel like I found a new group of friends here. And me coming from Texas, I moved out here for work for my residency. I'm an emergency medicine resident. So I had graduated from medical school, and me and my fiance came up here, and we knew nobody up here basically. And I really feel like I found a really solid group of people that I can hang out with and that I can really count on. I think it really gives people confidence. If it's something that people stay with, they can feel confident that if they go out and somebody gives them a hard time in the street, that they can feel comfortable knowing that they can handle themselves in a situation if they've been trained properly. I found this gym because after I had matched into a residency program over here, obviously one of the important factors that I factored into the places that I wanted to go to was jiu-jitsu gyms. So I did some research, and I found this gym, Midtown Grappling Academy, and I saw that the head instructor was Alexandre Meadows, and I saw that he was a Marcelo Garcia black belt, actually a group of Marcelo Garcia's first black belts, so I knew that this would be a place with great jiu-jitsu, and I knew that coming into this place, it would be exactly what I needed, and it's met all of my expectations and been so much more. Coming into here, some of the upper belts like Mike Houston, one of our brown belts, Bo Hardy, one of our blue belts, I feel like they instantly took me in and under their wing, and along with Alex, of course, and made me feel super comfortable from the first time that I stepped out on the mat. And even up until right now, Bo and Mike and Alex, they've definitely been some of my mentors here, and they've traveled with me to competitions and stuff when they really didn't have to, but because that's just the kind of community that we have here. If you're going to go out and represent the gym, you're going to have people come along with you that have your back. I guess the first thing to be said about competing is it's not for everybody. There's people that train jiu-jitsu and they can go their entire life and not compete, and that's perfectly fine. But me, I've felt like I've always been kind of a competitive person by nature. I used to wrestle in high school actually, and I was horrible at it. I was really bad. So I was extremely nervous going into my first jiu-jitsu competition just with that fact. This is back in Texas, and I actually did okay. I got second place in Nogi and third place in E. If you don't win the entire thing, you can still get things out of it. You can still learn points about your game that might be weak when you compare it to a total stranger who knows nothing about how your gym is and the kind of things that you all practice and do every day, because if you're going with the same people every day at the gym, people are going to learn certain techniques that you like to do. And if you're going against a complete stranger, you're totally blinded to that. And on that same kind of hand, you're getting techniques that maybe you haven't seen before or regularly you're not going up against. So you can really test yourself and in that respect as well. So I've competed rather frequently since I started that first competition. I think total I've done maybe 6 or 7 tournaments. The last one I did was actually really cool. I went to Atlanta, did my first IBJJF competition, and I won gold, which was pretty big for me because I've never won a big tournament like that. I've done a lot of regional ones. I've done some in Nashville, some in Little Rock, Dallas, and yeah, this last one was really a big one for me, and it meant a lot. And the part that was really cool about it is having all of our teammates over there. We went with a group of maybe 10 or 12 people. We had maybe 6 or 7 people compete. 6 people medaled, and about half of those were gold. 3 of those were gold. Another thing about competition too is I think that people kind of don't really see is you're traveling to different places and you're meeting new people, and a lot of the times these people that I'm competing with, I mean, they're really cool people. So you go and you get to meet new people when you go travel to other places. You know, it's kind of like-minded individuals, and we're all kind of meeting there for a common thing. So yeah, a lot of cool people that I've met along the way. What I expect from jiu-jitsu, or I guess some goals that I really have for myself, is of course to get my black belt someday. I'm not really putting a time constraint on that, but I know that I'm gonna get it someday. What I also would like to see happen is to win a huge tournament like Worlds, Pan Ams, something along those lines. I would definitely like to win one of those tournaments, and I expect to win one of those tournaments.
Jonny Guerra is a student of Midtown Grappling Academy, and he came to the gym in an interesting time. We had just moved to this new location. We didn't have a website put up. We didn't have not much form or advertising other than word of mouth going on. And somehow he did a search on the internet. He found my name, and doing his own research, he found us in this remote part of town here on Cumberland off of Broad Avenue, a warehouse that didn't have any sign on the door. One day he just walked in, this like stereotype of a fighter, in shape, strong upper body, full of tattoos, already with his equipment, already with rash guards and gis, just ready to train. When he walked through the door and explained how he got here, that's when I had a good feeling that the gym was going to work. If we can attract that kind of people without any advertising, not even word of mouth, we must have some kind of blessing up there that attracts just the best quality of people. Definitely gold standard students such as Jonny Guerra. Being a resident and also a father, a husband, he still finds time to train and gives his best. Anytime he's here, he's here. He doesn't sit off on practice. He does everything with interest. He tries to do everything his best. Likes to compete. He's probably one of our most active competitors. He's done grappling games, AGF. Even before he joined, he was already competing in Texas, even with less than a month of training. So we had him perform really well at the Atlanta Winter Open international tournament, full of great schools. He did really well, being his first guy on points, 15-0. Second guy who submitted so fast, the ref couldn't catch it. He had to tell the ref, "Hey ref, he's tapping." So it's the result of hard work and no excuses. If you really want something, you find a way, you find time, you find the resources to achieve, not just come to train, but to come, train, get better, go to tournaments and win. Very admirable, it's very good that we attract students like that to this place.
Well, I would say something about the person who gets the belt, and I always get like this. This guy is probably our most active competitor. What's good? The most active competitor. Guys, when we moved here, we didn't have a website going on. We didn't have like much advertising, and it shouldn't be like this, but it just happens. Every bell idea, I'm like, I feel like this, but it means a lot. So even without a website, we had a website that Josh worked, but it wasn't like so active. We were in town, like a small gym starting, and even with all of that difficulty, this guy found us. He found my information on the website of my previous gym, and he went there. Oh, he's not here anymore. Oh, where is he? And I felt like I was hiding. And when they just made it to me, hey, what do you want? Yeah, what do you want? Bag full of tattoos. I said, what do you want? Well, is it jiu-jitsu here? Yeah, how did you find us? Well, I did a search online, and it's okay if I try to find us. Yeah. On that day, I thought that this was gonna work for real. If we, even without that much advertising, attract that kind of people, I felt very confident. So, I'm really happy to be promoting this guy today, Jonny Guerra.
So I just want to thank Alex and all of my training partners and everybody that's helped me out and get to this point, and that's going to continue with me on this path, and we'll both get better and continue to grow mentally and physically.
My name is Jonny Guerra, and I'm a blue belt from Midtown Grappling Academy in Memphis, Tennessee.
Good skate, right?
Oh!